Hey entrepreneurs, it's Sam Day here from DeyTips, and in this video, I'm sharing 5 simple and easy ways that you can start driving sales back to your business's website. Now, I get so many emails of people just asking, like, I've built this website, how do I drive sales to it? Whether you're selling a product or offering a service via your website, you can't just build a website and expect people to buy. You actually have to know how to market that website effectively in order to encourage sales. Now, my very first tip in terms of what you can do without spending any money on ads to drive sales is to understand your target customer. Now, it's so important, and I know it sounds boring, but if you skip this step, I promise you, you will struggle to drive sales. Now, when I'm sitting down with a new client and I'm going through their website, one of the most common reasons that I see that they are not generating sales is that they haven't properly identified who their target customer is. And even if they haven't really targeted what products will bring their customer the most benefit. Like, as an online entrepreneur, as someone who has a website and products and services to sell on that website, you should be obsessed with your target customer. Like, literally, you should want to know as much about them as physically possible. What needs they have, what wants they have, what desires they have, what products will bring them the most amount of value, what products just make sense to them. Like, as soon as they see that product on your website, they want it, they want to buy it. So you really want to figure out who your target customer is, and when you figure that out, what characteristics do they have, and what platforms are they spending their time on online? Are they on YouTube? And if so, what type of videos are they watching? What questions are they typing into the YouTube search bar that you can be providing answers to? Are they going to Google and searching Google for answers to specific questions? Maybe you can start a blog where you answer these questions and optimize this for search engine optimization. I speak about SEO and how to get your website ranked in Google in the formula. So if you haven't downloaded it yet, there's a copy next to me. I'll leave a link in the description. It's completely free. Make sure you download it and start to optimize your website for the questions that your customers might have. You might also want to be on social media as well, whether it be Instagram, whether it be LinkedIn, whether it be Twitter, wherever you know the majority of your target customers are. That's where you want to be producing content, and that's where you want to be online on social media. So this nicely leads me into my second key fundamental to driving sales back to your website, which is creating valuable content. Now, this is super important, especially for those of you who don't have a budget for paid ads. You want to make sure that you're creating content that attracts your target customer. Again, I go over creating valuable content in the formula, so make sure you're reading that and you're really absorbing the information. And I speak in the formula about the 3 pillars to creating valuable content. You want to make sure that your content is either educating, entertaining, or inspiring your target customer. So for example, this channel, my target audience are people who are entrepreneurs, people who have a website, a Shopify store, a Squarespace website. They have products, they have a service, they want to sell that, but they're struggling to market themselves online. So as a result, I produce educational content just like this video you're watching now that will hopefully grab the attention of entrepreneurs and help them in some sort of way. So you want to do a similar thing. So if your pillar is education, then pick a platform and create educational content that will appeal to your target customer consistently on that platform. You might want to pick entertainment as your main pillar of producing valuable content. So maybe you create funny memes on Instagram, or maybe you create funny content that will appeal to your target customer, or maybe you choose to inspire your target customer. So for example, my target customer is entrepreneurs. Now I choose to educate you guys, but there are other channels on YouTube that go and try to inspire entrepreneurs. Maybe you created a channel around successful stories about other really rich entrepreneurs or really rich marketers, and that also could attract entrepreneurs because you're inspiring them through your content. So it doesn't really matter what pillar you choose, but choose a pillar that's going to best suit your brand and what you're selling on your website, and producing as much valuable content as possible on whatever platform you choose is going to be a great way for you to attract your target customer to you. So think about it. Think about what pages you follow on Instagram and on Facebook, and what YouTube channels you're subscribed to. You're subscribed to channels and pages that bring you the most amount of value. So you want to be creating value to your target customer to get them to follow you. So the third way to make sure that your website is actually generating an income is to make sure that the content that you are putting out is actually discoverable. So if you're on social media, then you want to make sure you're using hashtags. So hashtags are a great way for you to be discovered. And a great tip for using hashtags is to make sure you use as many hashtags as you can, but keep an eye on the hashtags that you do use. And if they're not working for you, if they're not driving you new followers and likes and shares and so on and so forth, then change some of your hashtags around. Don't be afraid to iterate and change hashtags around, because using new hashtags might actually inspire better results. If you're on YouTube, for example, or you decide to create content on your own blog, then make sure you're utilizing SEO and utilizing keywords and doing keyword research and doing SEO and optimizing your videos and your articles so that your content can actually be discovered and found by new audiences. You can also be discovered on social media by utilizing collaborations. So collaborate with people who are also on that platform creating similar content to you. This doesn't have to be your direct competitors, but this could be people who just have the attention of your target customers. You also want to encourage your followers to share your content as well. If you're creating shareable content or content that inspires people to share it, then that's a great way to be found as well. And you also want to share your content on as many different platforms as possible. And my fourth tip is probably one of the most important tips that I'm going to be giving in this video, and I speak about it often, and that is email marketing. You want to make sure that you're not just putting out content, but that your content is actually leading to a call to action. So it's great having people following you on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, but you want those people as leads and customers for your business. And the best way to do that is to get them on your email list. Your email list is a great way for you to generate sales. So a really good way to do this is by having something like a lead magnet. So your lead magnet is something of value that you can give away for free to your email subscribers, and this basically just encourages them to subscribe to your list. So you can give away anything. It can be something that will give your subscribers value, and your email list is going to be one of your most valuable assets when driving sales back to your website. So people are not likely to buy the very first time they see your offer. Very few people will come to your website, look at your prices and buy straight away. That's a very small percentage of your website visitors. So you need a way to attain their information so that you can remarket to them and get back in front of them at a later date when they might be a little bit more comfortable with your brand and they might be inspired to make that buying decision. So some of you who are part of the DeyTips membership community, who take my online courses and who have subscribed, you didn't do that the very first time you learned about my membership program. It might have taken you a few months or a few weeks before you made that decision. And I know this because I know some of you guys have subscribed to my email list years ago or months ago and only recently become a part of the DeyTips membership community. And that's only natural. Sometimes you have to feel like you can trust the person or trust the website before you make a purchase, and you need to be aware of this. So is there a way that you can create a lead magnet or something of value that you can give away for free so you can start doing email marketing online? It might also be a product. So if you have your product attached to your email marketing software, when someone makes a purchase, you can set it up so that they become part of your email database and you can remarket to them later on down the line. Now, this leads me on to my fifth and final strategy to help you to drive sales to your website. And you actually need to email the people who you have on your list. So if someone's come onto your list by downloading your free giveaway, or if someone is coming to your list because they have made a purchase in the past, your past customers and your leads are likely to be your best customers. So don't try and just go in for the one-off sale and get someone to buy once, but the longevity of your online business relies on repeat business. So make sure you are emailing your list consistently. Make sure that you're keeping your list clean by having new subscribers come in regularly, but also monitoring who is not really reading your emails. And you can usually assess this within your email marketing software. Now, if you don't have an email marketing software, I highly recommend Aweber. I'll leave a link somewhere on the screen and in the description down below to Aweber, and I also have done a full Aweber tutorial as well, so you can get familiar with the platform. And they've recently added a free version, so you can literally start email marketing absolutely free. And the reason why I push Aweber so much is because I personally use it, but I find it super simple to use. There's other platforms you can utilize as well, like MailChimp, Constant Contact, and a range of other email marketing providers out there. But I personally really like, and I like to recommend Aweber because it's just so simple and easy to use. But regardless of what email marketing platform you're utilizing, when you are starting to build your email list, make sure that you're emailing your list as often as possible, because here is where your sales and repeat sales are going to come from. Once someone has bought once, then the chances of them buying again increases dramatically. So make sure you're keeping in touch with them on a regular basis. But I really do hope that this video brought you value. If you want to solidify your understanding of how to generate sales via your website, then please do make sure you download the formula. Like, this is a really important resource, and a lot of you guys are downloading the formula and then booking consultation calls with me, and I'm realizing that you haven't even read it yet. And the reality of it is, I've had people download and read the formula and implement some of the strategies and go from zero to fully booked in their business simply by just implementing the strategies that I teach in the formula, which is absolutely free for you to go and download. And for those of you who are really serious about pushing your business forward, then you can always join the DeyTips membership program as well. I have massive amounts of courses in there that will help you with a range of different topics, from Facebook ads, SEO, social media marketing, creating content, and the list goes on. So all of the details for that will be in the description down below. But if you did really enjoy this video, then please click the thumbs up button and make sure you share this video with a friend. If you have any additional questions or comments, then leave them for me in the comment section. But until next time, watch some of my other great videos. Make sure you subscribe to this channel for more awesome business related content. Have a great day. Make sure you download the formula, and I will see you soon.